Our Capital Emmys FaceTime with the Pros entered its second decade at the Philip Merrill College of Journalism at the University of Maryland with this year's program on March 4th. A bit of an overview. We had over 50 students participate this year. They were from 16 different colleges, including schools in New York and California, and from 9 different high schools. And we had over 36 pros that volunteered at some point during the day. All of the participants rotated through multiple sessions, including the chance for resume and reel reviews and one-on-one mentoring with the pros. The day concluded with a final panel discussion and a Q&A session. We'll be returning to College Park next year in March. And of course, we are continuing to honor outstanding student work with our Student Production Awards. We're closing in on the deadline of June 26th for our Student Production Awards, so please help us get the word out to your contacts in the education field. The call for entries is on CapitalEmmys.tv. Those awards are open to college and high school students. For winning entries, the students get a production certificate and the school gets a crystal pillar. Watch your email for the announcements about our winners coming later this fall.
Thank you. We are. You just heard about FaceTime with the Pros from the amazing Tennille, and we have some amazing students here to award some scholarships to tonight.
That's right. Named in honor of Betty Endicott, the first female news director in Washington, D.C., the scholarship provides $2,000 each to support studies in communications and broadcast journalism. You can clap for that.
Yeah, let's give them a round of applause.
And they have already gotten the money. We're not handing them the checks tonight.
No, so let's meet our 3 Betty Endicott Scholarship winners. I will start with Emily Condon right here, who just graduated from the Philip Merrill College of Journalism at UMD, and she's already working at the Post as an audience strategy intern. So Emily, tell us what that means.
Hi, so audience strategy at the Post is basically just overseeing social, newsletters, analytics, and a fun little community team that they're doing right now, where essentially they're trying to bring in new audiences off platform. So I'm working a little bit with that and with our social media. And then I am going to CNN in the fall as a news associate also. So that is super exciting. But I want to give a shout out while I'm up here to WBFF, Fox 45, my home intern station. So yeah, thank you so much for this.
Congratulations, Emily.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm here with Kayla Ferris from the Cathy Hughes School of Communication at Howard University. Kayla, you've already been reporting with WHUT. What's next for you now that you've graduated?
Well, actually, I've already started working. I am a weekend anchor and multimedia journalist at a station in Dayton, Ohio.
Congratulations, not far from where you grew up.
No, I grew up in Columbus, so if you're ever in Ohio, keep an eye out. Yeah.
Congratulations, Kayla.
And shout out WRC, NBC4. Woo, woo, woo!
And finally, this is Jane Fusco from American University's Communication School, where she is news director, executive producer, anchor, and reporter at ATV News. Which one of those is your favorite?
I think being a reporter, because that's where I see my life and my career headed after this, and talking to students and talking to people in the DC community about what's happening and what makes the move and shape, like, that's just what I see my life, and I'm so excited to get that started after, you know, graduation this year. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much for this.
How about a huge round of applause for all 3 of our winners? Congratulations to all of you. Congrats.
Very, very, very well deserved. Our industry is bright if we have you as our future.
So true, so true.
Well, all of our education categories are next, so should we keep it rolling?
Let's keep it rolling. Bill Jolly Band, keep playing.